Hey gamers, I am the Bad Luck Gamer, and today I wanted to talk about special events in games and how you can use them to more, well, I guess, first of all, in this video I want to state that hooking the players into the story, and the more you make players invested in the story, means people are more likely to come back and people are more likely to enjoy the game. So the more hooks, the more you can draw players into the game, it helps them get more excited to play more. It's just better all around. It's better because they're more likely to come to your sessions. First of all, and many sessions end early because people don't come. People don't feel enticed enough to come, or something comes up. When something comes up, there's not a lot you can do about it. But if it's very enticing for them to come, they might be willing to make arrangements so that they can come no matter what. So the more you hook your players in, the more you make them feel good about their characters, the more likely you're going to have better sessions overall. So special events. Special events are very important because they can cement characters in story. They can make the characters feel important to the world in general. This is one of the most immersive things you can do in a game because it'll make the players feel like they're integral to the storyline. They're a part of the plot. They're not just people who walked in randomly. They're people who were destined to come and do this thing. One of the best story events a GM can do is have the players come across an ancient entity of some sort. The more immense, the better, in my opinion. If they come across a dragon or some ancient being of immense size that tells them that they have an important destiny, the players will take it as an awe-inspiring event. If it's just like a really old guy, for whatever reason, yeah, it can be a bit awe-inspiring. Depending on who the old guy is, if it's someone that they've heard stories of, legends of it, if they're really immersed in the story, then that is even better than the immense creature. But if it's someone they haven't heard of before, then it's not as much, but it can still be important. But have some creature of importance, like massive importance, not just like a politician, not just the head of a guild, something that has been around for a long time, or someone who's important to the realm as a whole. Speak to the players. Don't do this right away. Don't open a game with this because this makes the adventures start off super grandiose, and then it's hard to keep that level of importance solidified in the group for after that point. You want that to be mid-story to, well, about mid-story, to be honest. Mid to a little after mid-story, because then it makes the players feel like their events led up to something, or they've discovered something. It's not something that they should just start off being amazing at. A lot of other events that can occur is invite the players to uh, like super political events, even if the players are very combat orientated and not very socially adept. This is a good moment to kind of make them feel awkward but somewhat important at the same time, because they're surrounded by nobles, they're surrounded by wealthy people, they're in a grand hall, they're wearing probably really nice clothes, and it gives them the chance to speak with characters of importance who show them some level of value. Because when a peasant says, "Thank you, sir, thank you," you're like, I feel good for the day. But when a wealthy person, like Bill Gates or Donald Trump or, uh, I don't know, the president of the United States said, "You did a good job," or "Thank you so much for everything you've done," you feel like that has so much more value because they're at such a higher level. It also can create funny times like awkward dancing or stuff like that. It also allows certain types of characters, like face characters, to really shine in such incidents. So it's really important to give these kind of events to the players to make them feel good. There's other types of events as well that can help cement the story characters into the story. Death of an important story character has always been one of the most involving moments. It can make the players feel sad, but they don't. I've so many times I've had a character get killed off, and they just like, That sucks. I hate you so much. They're smiling, but they're telling me how much they hate me. That means that they care and they care and they know they shouldn't care. But, and then the story has more value to them. So the death of an important character, don't just kill characters off willy-nilly, and don't just kill overly innocent characters either. Because when like a little girl dies, or when a dog dies or something that the players just feel extreme empathy for and then actually legitimately makes them sad, that is not an experience you want to create. You want to have someone die who is of significant value to the party, even if it's super tragic and does make them feel really sad. Don't make them feel guilty about it, and don't make them feel like you're just throwing death in their face to make them feel for the story. Make it mean something to the player, because the more it means to the player, the more they're going to enjoy it, despite the fact that they're feeling sad or angry or whatever. Other types of events include competitions. Competitions are always a great way to break up the monotony of a story. Like just following a straight storyline can get tedious, even for the players, even for the GM. So throw in a tournament to help the players test their skills, have the players earn some awesome items, loot, whatever, earn some extra coin. A tournament is always a really good place, and it can have story-based elements in it. A lot of stories have uh, the characters discover a foe or meet a general for the first time in a coliseum or in some kind of event, or what was it? In some kind of contest. I forgot the word I actually just used. Uh, but it's really important to make the players feel like something is happening in the story. Don't make them just follow. Don't make the players feel like they're doing all the storytelling work by going into this room and then the GM tells them, going into this room and then the GM tells them. Have the players out and about and an event come to them. Don't make them go to the events all the time. Have the event come to them, because then the players will feel less stressed about exploring, and they'll be more enticed to investigate or to do things. Anyway, gamers, so ciao for now. I hope this episode was very helpful when it comes to. I'm spacing really bad. I'm probably not going to do a double take though, because the rest of this episode was very good. I hope this episode was very informative on how to do events and how to make the players feel like they're a part of the world. And I give a good example of several different types of events you can throw in. If you have any other ideas on awesome events, or you just want to share some things you've done in your own campaigns, please leave a message in the comments below. I really appreciate it. And again, please leave this video a like if you like it, because it really helps me understand I'm doing something right. I know some of my videos recently have not been getting a lot of views. When I started this, they got more views. That's just kind of how my channel rolls. I do something a couple times, and in the beginning, people watch it, and then they don't. And maybe that's just because I'm bad at commentary, or maybe that's because I'm not providing more useful information in the next episode. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, ciao for now, gamers. Good luck with your campaigns and events, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.